All right, guys.
Snap. Should we clear this first, bro? You trying to start this with this dirty?
You ready?
Wait, let me get this one dread. Get your dreads out of the way. Let's do it.
Welcome back to Triggered Easily.
Yes, sir. Your favorite pro amateur shooting channel.
I'm Alex.
And I'm Richard.
And today, we have a different video for you guys. I don't think we've done one like this.
We haven't, dude. This is the first time I guess me and you are going against each other because it's kind of biased.
Yeah, I mean, we've went against each other out at the range, but this is the first time in the office.
In the office. We are going to be bringing out, well, I ain't gonna lie, we don't even have half the guns out today, so we're going to be probably showing pictures.
Right.
But we are going to be going with our top 5 budget guns under $400 concealed carry.
Concealed carry.
Top 5 guns concealed carry under $400.
I think our lists are going to be vastly different.
I think they are too. Now, let me just say this, guys. Alex has shot a lot of stuff. He's been in the gun game longer than me. I've been in about a year. So I haven't shot half the stuff he shot. So 3 out of the 5 guns that I got on mine, I've shot and I personally trust. The other ones, I've seen plenty of reviews and going with it like that. So you guys might say it's stupid that I got them on my list, but also shut up. I'm winning this.
All right, well, every gun I've put on my list, I've shot before, I've owned before. So I'm super excited to bring that list to you guys. Now, I haven't shot everything, unfortunately, but you know, guns under $400 are kind of like my thing. Yeah, that's where I kind of live. And I'm happy there. So you can get a lot of good stuff that maybe a lot of people don't think about.
Yeah. So how we're going to do this, of course, we're going to start off with our number 5 and work our way up to our top one. Of course, the number 5 is the one that, you know, we pick least, I guess, and then working our way up.
And we're going to let you guys decide who wins. So if you like one full, like all of Alex's guns, that's the best. All of Richard's guns, that's the best. Or you could be like, well, like 3, 1, and 5.
Yeah, so we want y'all to say, first of all, we want y'all to judge who wins out of ours, and then what would your top 5 be?
Absolutely. And $400 is the budget. So
yeah, don't be going over the budget, bro. we know there's taxes. All
right, since I go first at the range, we're just gonna go first in the office.
All right, well, let's get straight to the video. All right, y'all, I get to start first. My number 5 slot for the budget gun under 400 is gonna be the Taurus G2C/G3C/G3.
Really?
Can I do that? Can I do that?
You can carry a G3, yeah.
You can carry a G3. I'm going with that. So the Taurus G2C was my first ever gun. I think the Taurus is honestly a really amazing gun, really reliable, and you can get them about $250 to $300. So it's really cheap. Yeah. And I've shot in over 3,000 rounds in my Taurus, never had a problem, anything, except when I tried to shoot wet ammo out of it and it messed up. But honestly, you keep those things clean. They have external safeties. They're just really amazing, bro. And they feel good in your hand. That has to be on the top 5 list, in my opinion. There's other great guns. Yeah. But the Taurus, definitely the G3, when they came out with the G3 series, they came out with better triggers. They did the thing right. So I definitely pick the Taurus G3 and the G2C as my number 5 slot.
All right, that's interesting. I think it belongs a little bit higher on the list.
Really?
Honestly,
okay, I respect it. I respect it. I hope I see it on your list then.
So, my number 5 is, I went a different direction. I went smaller. So, I went Ruger LCP.
Like the super small micro compact?
Yes.
Dude, definitely. I'm winning. I'm already on top of this.
I like to have I've tried everything. So I would try, I almost wanted to put Smith & Wesson Bodyguard on here. Okay. The problem is those typically sit around the $419, $420 range. Yeah. So the Ruger LCP, Black Friday, they were selling for $189 at like Academy. And then typical prices are like $279. So, you know, definitely way under budget. You got plenty of room for ammo. Yeah. And you got plenty of room for like extra mags, training, all that stuff's important. Now it's not gonna be everything on my list, but I thought started out with a really cheap, budget-friendly option. Now, you can get them in 380. Now Ruger actually makes like the 9 Max and stuff, so you can get a 9mm too. Okay. That probably puts it closer to the $400 range to where we're at. But, you know, you got some options in there.
Yeah. I honestly would have waited till we did a 250 and under. But we already know I'm winning, starting off with number 5. So
I don't think so.
Let's move on to number 4. Let's do it. Bro, that freaking ice cube just touched my lip, bro. And I thought like there was like a roach or something in there just touching me, bro. Oh, it's not. All right, y'all still there. All right, on to number 4. What you got, Alex?
Number 4, I'm gonna go first this time. I got a Taurus / Rock Island Revolver.
Like one of them little snub nose?
Snub nose, a little bit longer. Yeah, I mean, you can get them a couple different sizes. I would say up to 4 inches is probably concealable.
Yeah.
So, 38 special, you can find these guys all day. They typically range $219 all the way up to $400. So, I mean, in all reality, find you one that fits good in your hand, that you like, that's got a good frame to it in that price range, and buy some ammo, train with that. I think it's a good thing. I think everybody should have a revolver.
I respect it. You know, you won't have an out of battery experience. They always fire. Really super reliable.
Just don't slam them.
Just the right. I slammed it one time, got bashed. But yeah, reliable. Only thing that most people really have a problem with the revolver is capacity.
Well, I mean, my first gun had 6 rounds plus 1, and this one has typically 5 to 6 rounds. Sometimes you can find them with 7 rounds.
Capacity and reloading.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. I apologize for that I have to spank this man. Listen here. Y'all know my number 4 is gonna be a gun that I haven't shot yet. And we've been trying to get our hands on one, but I've done a lot of research on it. That's the PSA Micro Dagger.
So basically, you're cheating and going with a Glock 19. Glock 43X.
A Glock clone that, respectfully, I think is better than the Glock.
It probably will be, but again, I haven't shot it, so.
I haven't either, but I said it in the beginning, I haven't shot 2 of these weapons on my list. I picked that one. It takes Glock's mags. It's basically a Glock, but better, in my opinion. Well, it's a budget Glock.
I think PSA was, correct me if I'm wrong, comment section, but PSA was the first one to bring out 15 round mags for the 43X. So I think I'm excited to get this gun and shoot it. Super excited. I think it's a little bit cheap, but
I don't care. I told you
they're insanely hard to find.
Bro, okay, so listen. So I don't know if you guys already know, but you can only get it from PSA. And they don't sell the vendors, so you can't get them at gun stores or anything. You have to get them directly from them, and they are all sold out right now. And I really want to get my hand on the Micro Dagger.
Yeah,
but it's just literally impossible. So that was my number 4. We all know I'm winning so far, so let's keep it.
You have options with me. You picked a bunch of 9mm, then. Give people options.
Okay, first of all, it's a under 400 budget thing. Like, first of all, it don't have, like, you're picking some trash. Like, nobody wants a Ruger LCP, bro.
I liked mine.
Congratulations, bro. I'm winning, right? This challenge isn't about variety. It's about what gun is better.
Pick me.
For $400 or under.
All right.
And my guns, bro, have been like way under 400, bro.
Yeah, but
Micro Dagger, they came out to like what, like 280, 320 around that. So like the Taurus G2C, G3, all those variety of sizes
of a 9mm.
Variety of sizes of 9mm. I don't care. You said a revolver, bro. All right, after your 6 shots, good luck. You know.
If you need more than 6, what are you doing?
Not at the range. All right, so
let's go on to number 3.
All right, y'all. Man, my list is kind of cheeky. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm looking at my number 3. My number 3, we're going with the CZP-10 series. I just looked at a whole bunch of Honest Outlaw, and I looked at his videos, and I looked at other people's videos. I looked the gun up. Impossible to find, bro. Impossible to find. But they're super cheap, super reliable, and really freaking good, bro.
Yeah, they're like $380 if you can find them.
Yeah, if you
gotta find the P10S. And I've looked and looked.
But there's a P10C too, though.
But it's more.
Is it more than 400?
I think so.
Like I said, P10S is what I'm going with. Yeah. But I've seen plenty of videos and they look really good and reliable. Unfortunately, I just have to go off the word of other people. But like I said, I haven't been shooting as long as Alex, so I haven't been able to get all these guns and shoot everything and experience everything that Alex has. I just know I had experienced a better list than Alex has been. So,
all right, you ready for me to smoke him for the first time for real?
Yeah, I'm ready for this too.
My number 3. G2C, G3C, G3.
I like
now, the cool thing about these guns is they come in 9, but they also, you can get them in 40, and for not much more.
Remember when you just told me about variety?
You didn't say it though. I said it. I said it.
I don't care. I really don't care. It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
If you guys like to shoot a little bit more powerful bullet than 9, then 40 is the way to go.
Yeah, they got 40.
And most all, I don't know if the G3 comes in 40, but I know the G3C and the G2C both come in 40. Yeah. Both come in 9. So really solid guns. I've shot all 3 of them.
Yeah.
And the more money you spend, typically the better trigger you get.
Yeah.
So that's
the G3, they did their thing with the triggers, so they changed it from the G2.
So much better.
Because the G2Cs, bro, those triggers, trash.
They're bad. But for the price point,
it doesn't matter. For $250, bro?
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Yeah. So on number,
I think we was neck and neck on that round. Like I'm not gonna automatically give it to 2. Actually, I will.
Yeah, because
I've had experience. I've had real experience with yours, 3,000 rounds plus with just my G2C, and then I shot the G3 plenty of times.
I've had some issues with the G3 when it was new, but after you get them broke in, it was a really good gun. So I think it's really good to be on this list, and I'm happy I put it so high.
Yeah, I respect that. I respect that.
Yep.
I really should have put the ones that I haven't shot lower. But like, I've just seen more good stuff about them than Taurus. But on to what, number 2?
Number 2.
Number 2 already.
This is going crazy fast.
Wow. Let's do it. On to number 2. Yeah. I hope this camera quality isn't too bad, y'all. We're trying something different. We don't know how to get the camera quality good. I mean, like the lighting up in here good. So we're just trying random stuff.
Different stuff, yeah.
But y'all don't really care. Y'all just want to hear our number 2. Let's do it.
Number 2 is the Canik MC9 Mete. So, this gun is super solid. We've got thousands of rounds through it. It's like $400. A lot of times it's a little bit over $400, but if you do some haggling or you find it on sale, $400, easy to do. And it's just been amazing. The only part that I don't like about the Mete we have now is the aftermarket stuff we did to it, the hollow side.
Yes.
That kind of lowered the quality a little bit. Out of the box, it shot a little bit low, high, low.
I think it shot low and we were aiming high.
Yeah, so it was a little bit of issue, but after you get them broke in, super solid gun, super reliable, hasn't jammed, hasn't done anything really bad that I can see. So Canik is kind of a new company in the gun world, at least, because people have been around for hundreds of years, and then this. But
that's that turkey.
That's right. But it's solid.
Yeah,
it's solid.
That's a good number 2. I respect that number 2. So my number 2 is gonna be the Canik Mete MC9. It's gonna be the exact same thing, y'all. Canik, they make an amazing trigger. We shot thousands of rounds with the Caniks. You guys probably are here on the channel because of those videos that we made. Of course, it has the rail. You can add an optic as well, optic ready. Like I said, great trigger. Me and Alex are not optic shooters, so it's kind of really interesting. It took us a while to get adapted to it, but once you do, I mean, it's just nice, flawless. It shoots amazingly. Like, I just love this thing, you know? I don't have anything bad to say about it. Yeah,
good size, everything.
Good size. Like Alex said, you can do a little bit of haggling, or if you can sweet talk somebody, because it's typically run around actually at 400.
Yeah.
So we got mines because Alex is really good at haggling for like 360, 380 or something.
We had to buy a couple guns to get that deal, but but
we did it. Hanging with Alex buys multiple guns anyway, so.
Right.
But yeah, we got a really good deal on this. Canik Mete MC9, top tier gun.
Yep, and you can get them a multitude of colors. So
yeah, and that's amazing about that. So yeah. Shout out Canik, sponsor us, I'm sorry. All right, on to number 1. All right, y'all are ready for my number 1 top tier gun. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
You know what it is?
I hope it's not the same thing I picked.
Most likely it is. I'm going with Alex's concealed carry gun, the Smith & Wesson Shield Plus 9mm. That gun just, I'm not gonna lie, it's just all in all amazing. Alex shoots it all the time, right? I barely shoot it because it's not my gun, and I shoot it amazingly. I'm talking about at far ranges. It's just, they did their thing when they made it. It's super reliable, feels amazing in your hand. Also, the fact that it has an external safety, bro. Mm-hmm. The fact that it has an external safety is great for first-time buyers, new gun shooters. It's just amazing. Now, one thing I will say, there's an optic cut version and a non-optic cut version. So depending on which version you get, I think it's a little bit more to get the optic cut. Definitely. But regardless, I think it's amazing. Smith & Wesson make amazing weapons at a great budget price. And that's what I like about Smith & Wesson. That's why it's almost always gonna be at the top of my list if we do any kind of fighting or war, you know, that's gonna be at the top because they just make it. Only thing I really don't like about Smith & Wesson, I'm not gonna say I don't like about it, I think they should start adding more colors, and they kind of are starting to branch off and add a little bit more colors in the other ones, but
as long as you like black, silver, or green.
Yeah, right. So, you know, right now
that'd be great.
I've seen gray.
I kind of like silver,
but I think I've seen a gray like on a 5.7 or something like that. But yeah, Smith & Wesson, you're my number 1. Talk to me.
All right, so for my number 1, it's the Smith & Wesson Shield Plus 9mm.
Gotta be.
So Smith & Wesson has made a lot of compact guns over the years. They got them in 40, they got them in 45. I have them all. But when they brought out the Plus series, they switched the trigger on it to that 2nd gen trigger, and that trigger is amazing. I mean, it really rivals like Canik.
Yeah.
I think I personally like the trigger on the Smith better than the Canik, and people talk about how amazing the Canik trigger is, and it is. But the break and everything of the Smith is great for me. I've got 5,000-6,000 rounds through mine. No issues.
Yeah.
No issues. I rarely ever clean it. I trust my life to it. And with a company like Smith, you know it's just going to be super reliable. Yep. I mean, forever. So if you guys haven't ever shot one, definitely get it. Now, I would love to like make a slightly higher list and maybe put like the performance center.
Oh, listen, that's next. Listen, we will be making a under $1,000 list for y'all. Top 10. Once, and again, Alex shot way more guns than me. He knows more guns than me. I will always beat him in these challenges because I do more research. That's not true. That's not true, actually. I do a little bit of research. I just don't be knowing what guns I'm gonna get. Alex do though.
Yeah, but the Smith & Wesson, I'm happy I chose it for my concealed carry a long time ago, back when they had the Gen 1 out, or there was not 1.0, which is the original. Everybody complained about the trigger. Honestly, I've shot guns with worse triggers than that first generation. Yeah. But overall, man, it doesn't really matter which one you get. They're all amazing, but the Shield Plus with that new trigger, the best.
Yeah, and for me, my concealed carry is the Canik actually, but the Smith & Wesson, definitely amazing choice. As you can see, I put it over the Canik. So, and one of the main things is because the reliability, you know, you know a Smith & Wesson is going to be reliable. Canik, I just feel like I shoot amazingly at it. I fell in love with Canik once I got my Canik TP9SF, a full size. And so I've been rocking with Canik. Canik hasn't done me wrong. I haven't had any jams or misfires or anything. So I'm gonna keep rocking with them. I'm just ready for them to pull out another caliber.
And I know like people are gonna say, well, Smith like between this time had reliability issues. Canik between this had reliability issues. Glock's had issues.
Glock's always been having issues.
So like it doesn't matter which one you pick, there's always some issue possible. But with a company that's been around as long as Smith, I think it's a safe choice.
Yeah. As y'all can see, there was no Glocks in this list because you can't afford a Glock if you only have $400.
That's right. Yeah, the cheapest Glock starts at like $539.
Yeah, right.
So,
but yeah.
Let's use Glock.
Huh?
Let's just use Glock.
Yeah, but then it's gonna be trash like the Glock 22 we had.
Yeah, which was in 40, by the way.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I gotta specify that. But yeah, so that's our list. Our list should be right here on the screen. Here's mine. Here's Alex's. Go ahead and let Alex know I beat his butt on this one. Listen, like let me tell you something. I think this is the only way we win, right? I think if somebody over the age of 40 is watching this, you won. And I'm gonna tell you why. The Revolver probably saved you for that.
No, I think.
Nah, bro. 40, bro. Listen, ain't no way somebody's putting that over a Micro Dagger, like, unless y'all don't know the weapons.
Right,
if they don't know the weapons,
you picked a ZZ and a Micro Dagger, and both of those are hard to get your hands on. Yeah. And maybe people don't have experience, but you can go out and buy a Ruger 380.
Don't worry,
right now.
Just watch Honest Outlaw. It's just like you shooting it. You know, put your hands on the phone, you know, or whatever, and just basically the same thing. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Just thinking of that logic, bro, I might have lost.
Yeah.
Because you can get a Ruger LCP anywhere.
You can buy a Rock Island or a
Taurus.
You can get a
Revolver anywhere.
And you can even sometimes you can find a Smith for that price point.
Yeah.
So it's like I think they got a new Bodyguard series.
So me and Alex are flipping our. No, I'm just kidding. I'm standing 10 toes on mine. I think Alex had a really great list. I think you had 3 of the ones I picked. I know I picked my list first. By the way, y'all, I wrote my list way faster than he wrote his list. So he stole what I put.
What was crazy is like the way we built our list in like the order we put them in was completely different for the first 3 guns, and then at the end
it was just like, all right, we on the same page. It really would have been. So I really should have put the Taurus higher on the list, but I saw more reviews on the PSA Dagger and the CZ, which were over Taurus.
I'll probably get some crap for putting it so high on my list, but honestly, man,
reliable, man.
When you put rounds through them, they seem reliable.
Yeah.
Like I said, I even had one that was not so reliable when I first got it, but after 500 rounds, it broke in.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, so that was the video. That was me beating Alex in the competition. Top 5 budget guns under $400. Hope you guys enjoy it. If you want to see more content like this, let us know in the comments below. Add us on our social medias. You'll see us on there. If you got any questions, hit us up personally. We will DM you, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna DM you. Alex is our social media manager.
Great.
All right, y'all. Well, thanks for rocking with us. Thanks for watching this video. Your favorite pro amateur shooters out. Triggered easily.
Triggered easily.
Mag dump that subscribe button.